And I want to introduce my wife, Jeannie, and my business manager, Mary Peavy, over here. And it's real nice to see all you people from Sweden. And I'm going to do the first song I ever wrote for my wife, Jeannie, here. I've lived by the rivers and lived by the sea. One place is dearest in my memory, for there I met my darling Jean, and there I'll always stay, living on the banks of the river Ponderay. I love the rolling mountains, they dominate her shores. Love the rippling waters that flow by my door. And as I stroll along her bank, to me she seems to say, I'll be here till the end of time, River Ponderay. Her deep blue waters move along, towns along the way. Snow-capped mountains lie upon her surface in the day. Deep green forests whisper to the white-tailed deer at play, and the brooks sing out a love song as they wind along that way. And like my river, I'll be here till the end of time. I could search all through the land, I'm sure I'd never find. Search until the end of time, I would never say any waters will compare with the river Ponderay. Two miners in memory of my dear friend Verna Hodson. There once lived two miners in northern Idaho. One was known as Pete, and the other one was Joe. Now these two men had spent their lives searching for gold, and they were like two brothers, it was often told. Well, one day, old Pete said to Joe, my mining days are past. That cold wind from the mountains has took its toll at last. Oh, but something has been bothering me, I'd really like to know. They say there's gold in heaven, like in northern Idaho. Well, old Joe sat there and he thought a while, and he said, I've wondered too. If I go first, then I'll come back and tell it all to you. But if you pass on before I do, say you'll do the same. And if there's gold in heaven, Joe, stake us out a claim. By one winter night, old Pete passed away, and he left old Joe behind. Joe watched in vain for Pete's return as he worked down in the mine. Well, the winter passed and the spring began, and still Pete didn't show. Then as winter time set in again, Joe was sinking low. Well, Joe lay there on his deathbed, a staring at Pete's chair, and suddenly he saw his pal smiling and a-sitting there. Well, then Pete said, I've come back, old pal. I've come so you would know. I've staked our claims in heaven, and it's just like Idaho. I've staked our claims in heaven, and it's just like Idaho. The Ballad of Two Miners. Here's a song from my album, The Country Singer. Probably the song that we have got the most requests for so far, called My Once in a While Girl. Is that right, Mary? Alone and forsaken, can't drown the sorrow. Her sweet memory, my once in a while girl, walked out on me. Once in a while is all it could be. She belongs to another. I must set her free. Love is that dungeon, pride is the key. My once in a while girl, she walked out on me. Full of lonely, my eyes full of tears, days without meaning, days seem like years. I'm running back to her, it just has to be. That once in a while girl, set me free. Once in a while is all it could be. She belongs to another. I must set her free. Oh, love is that dungeon, pride is the key. In a while girl just walked out on me. From that once in a while girl, I'll never be free. That was from our